Hey y'all, it's your girl Allie. Look, you guys, it's just a lot going on. I just wanted to make a little video of just my thoughts on just what's going on in the world, you guys. Like it's a bit much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just heard about the Breonna Taylor, and then you got George Floyd. Like I said, it was just a matter of time for stuff getting real. Y'all, I did a lot of Facebook posts. I got my sage going, y'all, because it's just a lot of negative energy in the world. Y'all know I ain't about that. So um y'all, I hadn't seen the whole video. Some people say it's like 7 minutes, some people say 9, but um I posted a couple of posts on my Facebook page, y'all, Allie and Rick Moy. So I would encourage you all to go and look at some of those posts, you know what I'm saying, and really listen to those posts. Y'all, like the police officer post that I posted, that's like enough said. I mean, words out of my mouth. Like, he couldn't have said it no better. So we ain't even gotta like just go to my page, Allie and Rick Moy, and period. It's nothing else to be said. Y'all, we know this been going on forever and a day. Nothing new. It's just, I think others are starting to wake up a little bit more, and they might start thinking on the level of, damn, if they doing this to them, what's to stop them to start doing it to us? And then another thought on that is, people only gonna take so much before you start seeing black on white crime. You really don't want that. Y'all should kind of tell from the last couple of days, the rioting, the protesting. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not gonna say that I feel bad about people shit getting tore up or destroyed. I'm not really gonna even say that. But I will say, don't tear your own shit up. Don't go tearing black people businesses up. I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't saying go and tear any other businesses up, but I'm just saying make sure you don't tear your own people business up, because they work damn hard to get that, and let's not add to the problem. That's it. I mean, I'm not saying to do something, and I'm not saying what not to do to others, but I'm just saying, like, it's just a moment. Like, y'all, I can't, the only part of the video I saw up until, like when you looking, it's gonna automatically sometimes they start playing. I saw up until, the white racist man was on top of Mr. Floyd's neck, right? And I heard him say, like, I can't breathe. And then I saw, like, it's like a woman, it was like walking up to him, and like the other police officer just standing, like, bagging her off, like, don't come over here. So, and that's it. Next thing I heard about, okay, this man passed. I was in the store, y'all, and the guy that, the guys was talking about it, and it was like, yeah, man, he was dead, like, you could see him go limp on the ground, and then you saw when they put him in the ambulance, his body was like limp, so he was already dead. Y'all, I ain't seen that part. I don't want to see that part. I don't even need to see no more of the video, because I know if I see any more of that video, that's probably gonna make me turn left. So I like to have higher energy. I like to put out higher energy no matter what the situation is. I try to do the most positive things. So with that being said, like, I'm not gonna watch that video. Like, I saw enough. And as a black person, a black mother, I mean, and they're not just the majority of blacks that are getting killed by police or men, but you got women getting killed, and you have had black children get killed by a police officer also. Y'all, I posted a whole collage. 28 human beings that have been killed by white police officers unarmed. Facts. Go to my page. They right there. Y'all know I ain't about that low energy. So I posted what I was gonna post. I ain't gonna post nothing else. I ain't gonna really even probably talk too much on this anymore unless it just, cause look, y'all know we still have a pandemic going on, right? You gotta be mindful. It's a way to do everything. That stealing, that ain't even what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just straight out being a thug, like your president said, a thug, or you want to go to jail, because clearly stealing ain't got shit to do with somebody death. Like, you trying to protest or make a statement. I ain't gonna lie. Because y'all know, like, when, and I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but you know, like, when you be with a man, say you get in a relationship and you with a man, and then he be doing the most, right? You might catch him cheating, or he might have lied to you about something, and you might bust a window, cut a tie. You might do that because you upset. So I understand it. I ain't saying it's right, but I do understand you might get mad and want to do something, but that stealing shit, no. That's just straight out, like, I mean, both of them are criminal, because you damaging property is criminal. But it's like, would you rather your property be damaged, or would you rather lose your son, your daughter, your wife, your spouse? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like that. You know how they say collateral damage? It might end up being a lot of collateral damage. I'm just saying, like, it's I was looking at the news, and the Dr. Martin Luther King daughter was making like a plea about the riots in was it Atlanta? Yeah, because T.I. was on there, in Killer Mike. And she was saying how, you guys, it's non-violent protest is the way, go home. And it's like, I hear what you're saying, but how long we been doing it? Decades, centuries, like, how long you supposed to keep, like, let's just keep that sacred heart we have and keep praying about it and not reacting? Like, that's human nature to react. And I think we've been very very patient. Like they were saying, the police being so patient without, with this crowd, without putting tear gas and arresting people. We've been patient how long? I'm just saying, like, I don't believe in, like, a lot of violent stuff, but I do believe some things cause for you to do action. Like, you can just take so much of certain things before you react. Period. Like, if somebody treat you a certain way, eventually you're gonna react. It's human nature. I mean, y'all, I really want y'all to go check out my posts, because it's just like those last 4 or 5 posts that I post. It's just like, I ain't even really gotta expand. That's my feelings. That's my thoughts. I don't really have to expand, like, for it's like it's the white people on my page said it for me. Thank you, white people. They said it for me. They said more than a mouthful. They worded. I can't believe, like, they're white and I'm black, but yet they spoke what I was feeling. Amazing. It's like I'm speechless, because I mean, like, I'm like, look, I will never, ever, ever, ever have an understanding if you take a family member from me and I'm supposed to understand that you're supposed to have yours. I just cannot have that understanding. These ain't I mean, how you y'all, look, I'm just saying, y'all remember the guy, I think his name was what the guy, the Hector Skelter. Y'all know the man back in the day that he killed the white people, and then try to make it seem like it was black people doing it to cause a race war. He was saying it was gonna be a race war. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Because one of the people, the couple he killed was like the actress. She was pregnant, and her husband, and so he was trying to make it seem like it was some black people that did it or whatever. So he can cause a race war. Y'all, he wasn't. I think he was just a little ahead of his time. I really do. I mean, I'm not trying to be sideways. I really don't care how nobody take what I'm saying, because it's my opinion and I'm allowed to have my opinion. If you don't like it, you can fucking get the fuck, because I'm going to have my opinion. It's sad and uncalled for. And y'all know, it's almost like when someone knows that they're inferior, or or they feel like you are threatening their way of being. It's like, let me do everything in my power to keep me on top. Y'all, educate yourself. That $2.13 they pay you for waitressing and shit, you there 7-8 hours and you leave with $20. Look up where that wage came from. Slave wage. I was telling my daughter this before I even knew really, like, that's really what it was. Like, it's real life slave wage. When the black women started working, that's what they paid them. When they got out of slavery, they had to work on tips. So whether you white, black, Mexican, you working for slave wage in 2020, if you waiting and you making $2.13. But yet that restaurant that you working at, what the you think they making? It don't make sense. But nobody, make people do what they supposed to do, so it's gonna keep continuing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the public housing, y'all, do your research where that shit came from. We had to go somewhere when slavery's over, right? You got to give us some kind of housing. Hell, you know what I'm saying? You done took our land, so we got to go somewhere. Guess what? Do your research on where public housing came from. And y'all know, either you going to be here, but you'll never be here trying to get some help. Do you hear me? Y'all know what it is. I ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? The system is set up to keep black people at the lowest. But yet, your nation was built on what? Who? That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when I went to the museum in Jackson, the Black History Museum, and what was kind of that's a, y'all, if you ever in Jackson, Mississippi, I think it's in Jackson, y'all go check that out. It's in Mississippi. If you ever go, what really was kind of weird to me, it made me really want to leave. It's like, this is a museum for me to see kind of like the history of my ancestors, and it was like so many white people in there, y'all. Then was like little kids and really, really old people that's like probably like 90 years old, 80 years old. Really, when you get pushed around and you wrinkled all up, like you old as, it's, So in my mind, I went to thinking, why do you have your 4 or 5 year old in here? Is it to educate them, or is it to put something, teach them something? Like, what was that? And then I'm sitting here like, this old woman getting pushed around by one of her people, and in my mind I was like, you old enough to be when this was around, so why you feel the need to come in and look at this? Are you reminiscing? Were you part of the problem, or were you part of the solution? And then it was like, why am I walking around? I'm trying not, but it's like, why am I walking around white people like waiting for you to look at my history when this is kind of like for us, like on the cool? I'm just keeping it real. Like, that made me feel some type of way, and y'all, I was like, I'm ready to go. that agitated me. Then y'all, they got this one thing where like when you walk in, it's like a storefront. When you walk in, y'all, it be like, get out of here. What are you doing? It said like that in like a white voice and like a real mean tone. Y'all, when I walked in the thing, I'm like, what the? And I was like, oh, it's part of the like the little scene, the little sketch of how like when you walk in the store, that's how like back in the day it would be. They had the like the little white and the black school, like how y'all it go. But it was really mind opening, y'all. I don't never really want to go back to that because I saw it. Then they had the pictures of the Ku Klux Klan suits cased in there, and then like articles about lynchings and stuff. It was a good experience, but I would never want to go look at it again, because I already know what's in my blood, what's in my DNA, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really need to see that again, but it's kind of like, it just a reminder, you know what I'm saying? But I really would like someone, like, what is it? Like, are you going, white people, are you going to see the history? Or are you going to reminisce, or is it like a TV show? I mean, what is that? Like, I would really want to know, because I did start feeling a little agitated, because when you in line, you're like, okay, and then just y'all, they had the one of them. I'm gonna get off of it. It was like one of them was like they had the machine, a picture of the machine, and then they was like, I forgot how many slaves they were saying, but it was like so many slaves to this machine would pick this amount of cotton. And when you just really look and you think and you soak that in, and then, of course, they have pictures, it's like, y'all, I would never want to be nothing but black. Even with all the hate, even with all the stuff we had to go through, I would never want to be another color in my life but black. It's strong and it's freaking beautiful. Not to take from anybody else, but that is what it is. I hope some of the other people keep opening their eyes, because like I said, baby, don't think for a minute that they ain't the government or whatever haven't used y'all as a pawn also too. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people are dying just like black people and everybody else from this COVID stuff, right? You better think about it. It ain't come out of nowhere. It was man-made. If I can make a million, if I can make $1 billion and lose $1 million, if I can make $1 trillion, I lose $1 million a bit. You feel me? Everything is about money and power. Period. I really think the gates of hell have opened, y'all. Hell is on earth now. The gates to Hades has opened. I mean, you got these killer bees, you got this pandemic, you got the protesting, which, it's kind of getting real on the level. So that's really an issue, because it's getting real. And then I just reading about some screw worms, just eating the deers or something, like, get your soul right. $99 problems going on, y'all. One ain't one. I hope you guys take a minute to go and just look at my posts and read it, look at it, understand it, sit in it. People with power and money ain't always got a sacred heart, y'all. A lot of them got black hearts, y'all. I used to be one of the people, because they have money and because they're white, they know everything. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't lie. They tell the truth. Main ones. Do you hear me? I'm just saying. I was asleep, y'all. I wasn't woke. But when you get woke, it's a wonderful feeling. So I'm just saying, like, it's kind of gonna probably get to the level where you, like I said, like everybody have a point, and I'm not going to watch. I'm not gonna watch that video. I'm not. Y'all, I want to read y'all this little thing about like the Mr. Floyd's brother, the president, vice president. They had a conversation. Let me read you what he said, y'all. It says, let's see. It says, oh, this is when he talked to Biden. Is that Biden? Let me see. Because I don't want to. Okay. Joe Biden. Okay. This is what Mr. Floyd's brother said. I never had to beg a man before, but I asked Biden, could he please get justice for my brother, please, because I need it. I just don't want to see him on a shirt like those other guys. Nobody deserves that, said Floyd, who was joined by his nephew, Brandon Williams, and their family attorney, Ben Crump. Meanwhile, Floyd said his call with Trump was much different. It was fast. He didn't give me the opportunity to even speak. It was hard. I was trying to talk to him, but he just kept like pushing me off like I don't want to hear what you're talking about. I just told him I want justice. I said that I can't believe that they committed a modern day lynching in broad daylight, he shared. I can't stand for that. That hurts me. I just don't understand, man, he said as he became emotional and fought back tears. Why we have to go through this? Why we gotta have all this pain, man? I love my brother. I'm never going to see him again. A spokesperson for the White House did not immediately respond to the people's request for a comment. Trump was in Florida for the NASA SpaceX launch, made remarks about his phone call with Floyd during a speech at the Kennedy Space Center on Saturday. Yesterday, I spoke to George's family and expressed the sorrow of our entire nation for their loss. I stand before you as a friend and ally to every American seeking justice and peace, and I stand before you in firm opposition to anyone exploiting this tragedy to loot, rob, and menace. Healing, not hatred. Healing, not hatred. Justice, not chaos. Justice, not chaos, are the mission at hand, the president said. Y'all, sometimes when you look, I'm gonna go back to this and I'm gonna get off of. Sometimes when you know somebody do something to you foul, it feel good to burn their clothes, bust their tires, bust the window out. It does. Is it right? No, but hell, murdering people ain't right either. I'm just saying, everybody have feelings. Everybody, I can't say if I was there that I wouldn't have did some of the things that I wouldn't have stole shit, cause that ain't. I mean, that's just a thief. That's your. But I ain't gonna say I probably wouldn't had a little feeling of anger and maybe did something that I probably shouldn't have did. But like I said, I'm human. So I mean, I ain't condoning nothing. I'm just saying it's human nature. Y'all better start waking up and doing your research on stuff and stop being so closed-minded just because so-and-so said this because they got some money don't mean shit. A liar is a liar. A thief is a thief. You're going to be what you be. And I'm going to get off of it. I just really want to speak on it because it's on my mind and it's there. And, y'all know I do my little videos. I clown around and joke and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But this is really serious. It's really sad. And it's like, I think the only reason kind of now is that others are waking up. and understanding that, ooh, this could be my child, or ooh, we are doing so much to the point where, ooh, somebody might kick in my door. You see, it's not gonna never be this, like, we're not gonna, look, modern day, like, we're not finna go and kill you in broad daylight, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to have to worry about, you see, like I posted with all the police officers at this man's house now, right? Because really, if they wouldn't, his family probably wouldn't be here. And I don't know what they gonna do when they put them, hopefully they put all of them in jail. I don't know if they gonna make it, y'all. Because if that is, like, I'm just saying, I ain't condoning nothing, but you can't murder somebody and then think you ain't gonna be touched or can't be touched or might not. I mean, I'm just saying facts. So, I want y'all to really look at those posts and really absorb those posts for what they are. Thank you, white people. Thank you. Couldn't have said it no better than me. I love everybody with clear energy. But that hateful low ass energy shit, thinking you better than me, y'all, I realize be thinking like the Bible, y'all. That's why I'm more spiritual, because to me a lot of stuff in the Bible don't be making sense to me. Oh, don't drink, but Jesus made the wine and water. Anything in essence, y'all, is can be a sin, but I don't truly believe God meant for you to just to be a square on this earth. I mean, life is for living. Long as your heart is right and your actions are out of love, I feel like you'll be okay. But I mean, that low energy, I ain't with that. For someone to just do that to people just because of their skin color, that just is like, you don't love yourself. You have self-hate. Like I said, y'all, I would not want to come from a history of that. Like, I would not want that to be my legacy of raping people, killing people, taking children for their mother and father that's not what I would want. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why you mad. I don't know. It don't make sense. So it's really nothing you can nothing that you can't make sense out of, because it don't make sense. Y'all know, I'm just keeping it real. White people have did something to every race on this earth. The Indians, that's why, like, I had read a post and it was saying, why y'all think the Indians go to college for free? Google it. Do your research. Why you think they got their own plantation? Like, they fought back, y'all. They was a little bit ahead of us, you know what I'm saying? They was like, they ain't, so maybe we get to where they was. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, you trying to build a wall to keep Mexicans in. Mexicans are some of the hardest working people. Every race got people that are lazy and don't want shit in life. Every race got people that are hard workers and want to live comfortably. Every race has that. Most people want to own a home. Most people want to have a decent vehicle. Most people want to get up and work and do something productive. Most people want that. I want that. But if I don't have a job, that don't mean I'm lazy. That don't mean I ain't look. That don't mean that I'm not willing to work. That don't mean I didn't do the application. That don't mean, if I don't own my home, that don't mean that I haven't tried to, do the loan application, or I haven't tried to work and you know what I'm saying. But y'all, that's another thing. The housing, and this is, once again, my white lady said it the best. I had to go back and get her name, y'all. She broke it down how the housing loan system go, where they set it up where, like, the black people to be denied and the white people loans to go through. So, like, if you're a black man, a black doctor, and a black school teacher, and you got a white doctor and a white school teacher, the white people gonna probably get the loan most likely before the black. That's how it was set up. I ain't gonna have to break it down. Do your research. Y'all, we don't want the most. We don't need to be no trillionaire, billionaire. Look, we just want a nice home. Little money in the bank, nice vehicle. We don't need to have a second vacation home. We don't need to go on vacations for the spring break, summer break. Throughout the year. We just want to live comfortably, and I think we should be able to do that, considering all the shit that we have contributed to this world, this earth, this universe. I think we should be able to do that in peace. And like I said, y'all, when I was telling y'all about I didn't know that they were still having people pick the fruits or whatever. I'm like, damn, that's some, like, so they got the Guatemala people coming over here picking the fruits, y'all. The reason why they had these farmers, I know y'all heard the stories about they had to destroy some of their crops because they didn't have the Guatemala people over here and the Mexican people over here to pick their shit. Guess what? Don't y'all got family members? They couldn't get out there and do it. I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm really still, while we think we talking about that home shit, I'm really still waiting on my ancestors 40 acres and a mule, y'all, right? Because do you know what I could have from my ancestors passing down land and a mule, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I could have? I mean, like, real life, you probably living on my shit. Others, you know what I'm saying? You probably done build a Walmart super center, you know what I'm saying? Or Starbucks, or you probably have. So when you really think about it, you don't want to give me a house loan, but you staying on my fucking property. You know what I'm saying? Where is our property at? Like, real shit. Where is our property in our mural? My baby, he know how to, plant fruit and do, so I need that. I'm gonna need you to get up on that. You could have that public housing and give me my land and let my loan process go through so I can get me a home, so I can own something. Do you hear me? That's you know what I'm saying? How about that? All these people said all they want you to do is just put all four of these look, all four of these police officers. And y'all, on the video that I posted, I didn't know it was all four of them on this man at one time. At one point, it was all four of these police officers on his Mr. Floyd's back. I didn't know that shit. I'm really finna get off this, but I had to speak on it because it's real. It's real, and it affects me and my people, and it'll affect you sooner or later. Whether it's black on white crime, or whether, however it may be, it's gonna come around. Karma is a bitch, y'all. She come when you least expect it. But my brothers and sisters, y'all, please stay safe. It is a virus out there that's killing people too. That stealing shit, stop. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Y'all, it ain't just black people. It's others doing it too. But y'all peers, that ain't what it do. That's not what it's it. That's not what it's it. Allie and Rick Moy, look at it, understand it, receive it. It's real. Y'all know how if three black young guys go and rob somebody, and one of them shoot somebody and kill that person, all three of them gonna be charged with murder, right? So what's the difference between this white man killing this one man, and then the other officers making sure that no one interferes? And then they 4 men to hold down one man? Come on now. Come on now. 99 problems, but wine ain't now. Go toast to that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay positive. But you know, y'all, I do be talking mad about my black men. I do. But it's cause I want y'all to be better, do better, and know y'all greatness. That's why. You know, that's why. I say things and they be true, but I say it out of love. I want you to be better. I want you to know your DNA, you know, your ancestry. God made his people in his image. God made his people in his image. It's in your ancestry, boo. Think about like what your ancestors went through for you to have freedoms and to vote. So y'all go vote and vote the right way. You know, some people say vote for the lesser evil, but you know, vote. And go vote and know your history. Embrace your ancestry. Know what's in your DNA. Do you hear me? You are a chosen person. Do you hear me? Know that and live in that. And live in that. Stop believing lies people tell you. Love you guys. Don't forget to love yourself. And I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Y'all, it's the weekend. I'm finna turn up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'm not gonna let this shit turn me down. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Till next time. Bye.